Hey guys, Lady Whitney. Thank you for joining into my channel, Intentions with Whitney. And today I wanted to make a quick impromptu video. This is about the full moon that's coming on December 12th in Sagittarius. And I'm excited to share the message that I got from Spirit today with y'all. The message downloaded was that it's time to take action. This video is a call to action to all spiritual beings who are in touch with their spiritual selves. Let me say this. Collectively, as people, a lot of us have felt stuck. A lot of us have felt stagnant. A lot of us have felt a fire in our chest that just won't seem to go out because we have a passion, we have a dream, we have a purpose that we can feel, but we're just not living. And for whatever the reason may be, whether you may be afraid, whether you may be anxious or worried, it's time to let it go. It's time to let it go. Very similar to y'all. I'm feeling the same thing. It took me forever to upload this video, right? Because I was a little concerned. I put in a little extra weight. I was feeling a little self-conscious, tongue-tied, and I didn't really want to share. But you know what? This is my purpose. This is my imprint on life, right? To share my spiritual messages and work with y'all. So with the stagnation we've been feeling and the fire in our chest, it's really time to let go of all excuses. Spirit doesn't want to hear that. Spirit don't care about that. It's time to let that go. We are literally leaving a whole decade behind. 2019 is damn near over and we are entering 2020. And do you really want to be the same person that you were in 2019, 18, 17? Do you want to be that person? Do you want the dreams that you wake up with every day and that creativity and that purpose that you have? Do you really want that to be placed on the back burner because you work a 9 to 5? And now I get it. I already hear people now like, well, I have children, so I can't quit. And I have this, so I can't do that. And I owe this. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. A lot of the reason you're having money problems is because your money is with your passion and you're at the 9 to 5. Let me just run that back. A lot of the reason you are having money issues is because your money is tied up in your passion, which you're not living, but you're giving all your energy to your 9 to 5. There you go. So it's like, listen, it's time to let it go. It's time to be bold. It's time to be big. It's time to be brave. It's time to own up to who you are. Own up to that gift that you were born with. And now I understand. Some people think spirituality is a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo. Entering the new decade, I can tell you that that's going to go. A lot of people are becoming more awakened and becoming their more spiritual self. And I'm here to tell you, no matter what you believe in, whether, you have different practices, wherever you are in the world, we all have a source, we all have a creator, right? We all come from that same source, and that same source is telling you it's time. It's time to walk into your destiny. It's time to let go of that fear. It's time to believe in you. It's time to believe in everything that you are and everything that you will be. It's time. When are you going to look at yourself and love yourself enough and say, self, I'm doing this no matter what it looks like, no matter who believes in me, no matter what I lose, I'm doing it. I'm doing it for me, right? So I heard a saying once that was like, if you die and no one cried or no one knew, what did you really do? And this isn't to emphasize that you should have a group of friends, because you don't necessarily need a lot, you just need quality. But even further than that, if you had one friend, as long as you were impactful and you left an imprint, your imprint on life, then you've done something so great. I can't speak for y'all, but for me, I know that when I die and I look back, I'm going to be so disappointed if I wasn't true to myself. I'm going to be so disappointed if I knew that I was spiritually inclined and I knew that I was born with spiritual gifts, and instead of using those gifts and hiding those gifts because people didn't like it or it didn't make sense to people, I would feel so empty. I would feel so disappointed in myself that I wasn't true to myself because I was worried about what people thought. What a shame. A lot of y'all aren't just worried about what people think, but you're worried about how you'll do it, how you'll make it work, how it'll be your end-all be-all. Why does your passion have to be your end-all be-all? Most millionaires have 7 streams plus of income, so why are you limited? Why are you limiting yourself? That's the question here. Why are you limiting you from having the life that you desire? You need to stop. You need to own who you are. It's okay. You were made that way. You're beautiful. You're perfect. I love you if no one else does. And I want you to know that you can have anything you want. You literally are gods and goddesses in your own right. You can manifest the life that you dream. And I'm not talking about law of attraction, right? Because my dog's right here. Hi, Rebel. She's so cute. Just gave her a bath. Anyway, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not talking about just law of attraction, like what you think is what you attract. I hate to tell y'all, it's way more complex than that. It's simple, but it's complex. Just like common sense isn't so common. Like the law of attraction, it's so much more, but it starts with following your dreams. You have that business idea. I know you do. You have that business idea that you've been sitting on. For whatever your excuse, let it go. Let that excuse go. Open that business. Start that business. If you don't have the money, that's okay. Start it somehow. Make a YouTube page. Advertise it on Facebook. You know how many social media platforms there are and you're worried about income for starting a business? Are you serious? Come on, y'all. It's all about your mindset. It's all about the use of resources. It's all about your faith and your belief in yourself and in your work and your creator. So, a little plug. That was my message, but a little plug right now, y'all. Coming in 2019, the end of 2019, I think I'm going to actually start, nevertheless, my business is Intentions with Whitney. So, guys, I'm a spiritual worker. I'm a spiritual being in a human body. For so long, my whole life, I've always been gifted. I've always had abilities that I didn't really like to speak about. My family knew because they taught me, but outside of that, I didn't really like to tell anyone that I was different. I was ashamed of it. I thought that something was wrong with me, especially coming up in the Christian church. They always said magic was evil, and so I tended to believe that maybe something was wrong with me. And I finally own who I am. Coming in this new decade, a lot of people are becoming more spiritually awakened. So this is no longer a taboo message, and I am no longer afraid, and neither should you be. You shouldn't be afraid of who you are. So back to Intentions with Whitney. My business is helping you literally create your life that it is that you want to live. I am here to help you alter your reality, to manipulate energy so you can have what it is that you want. It's a very exciting time. A lot of my practice comes from hoodoo. I'm sorry, my dog is losing her whole damn mind right now. Rebel! Mama. She is. Rebby! She's a whole trip. So my practice derives from hoodoo. So I do a lot of conjuring. I do a lot of root work, which is a whole different video, which I will go into. But basically, I use a lot of natural elements from nature. I use a lot of herbs and plants and different properties that are manifested in many different ways, and I use them to create the reality that it is that you want. And I look forward to helping you. Whether it is that you want more clients for your business, do you just want to open a business? Do you want more love in your life? Do you want more money? Anything that it is that you want, y'all, I'm here to help you create it. I'm here to help you get out of your own way. I'm not a life coach. I'm a spiritual worker. I'm not a therapist. I'm a spiritual worker. I'm here to create stuff. I'm not here to necessarily talk about your problems. I'm here to help you create solutions. So I look forward to hearing from y'all. You can find me on Facebook at Intentions with Whitney. And you can find me on Instagram at Lady Whitney, LAYDE_Whitney. And you can find me on YouTube with all the information that you would love to hear at Intentions with Whitney. I love y'all. Bye.